What's going on, everybody? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? It is Monday night. It is 8 o'clock, so you know what that means. What's going on, everybody? Come on in, come on in, come on in. Come on in. It's so good to see everybody. So good to see everybody. Come on in, come on in. Hope everybody having a great day. Hope everybody's having a great day. Hope everybody's day was great. Samaya, what's going on? How you doing? Hope everybody had a great day today, man. It's been a pretty good day for me as well. Darius, what's up, bro? Come on in. Make sure when you come in, make sure you share, like and share. Share, let people know what's going on. Let people know what's going on. Come on and share what's going on. Hey, what's up, Superfly Ty? What's going on? How you been? Hope you doing your schoolwork. Got last week's school. Come on, come on in. Come on in. Make sure you share and hashtag reactivate the moment. Go ahead and like the page. Go ahead and go follow the page if you have not done it already. Come on, come on, come on. It is 8 o'clock on Monday night. So you know what that means. Monday night, 8 o'clock, it is time to reactivate. Time to make every moment count. Uncle Keith, what's up, dude? What's going on, Aunt? Burn, what's up, Burn? Good to see you. What's up, Mama Von Seal? Happy Mother's Day to you two ladies. What's going on? Who is that? Nia. What's going on? Oh, what's up? Nia Versace. I'm not sure who you are, but hey, how you doing? What's going on? One of my students, obviously. What's going on, y'all? Come on in, come on in. Make sure you invite people. Let them know what's going on Monday night, 8 o'clock, so you know we have to reactivate. We have to reactivate. We have to make every moment count. Make every moment count. Tomorrow is not promised, so we have to live and make every moment count. Go ahead and share this live feed. Let people know what you're doing. Bring them into the fold, bring them into the movement, and let them know what's going on Monday nights at 8 o'clock on Reactivate the Moment. It is so good to see you. I hope you had a great day. I hope everybody had a wonderful weekend. Hope I had a wonderful weekend. My weekend was great. To all the mothers, happy Mother's Day. I hope yesterday was a blessing. Thank you for all that you do as mothers, as wives, and confidants, whatever you are to your significant other. But most of all, you are mothers to your children, and not only to just your children, but to many others that you touch, the lives that you touch, whether you work in the school system, whether you work in the corporate world, you touch somebody's life, and you change somebody's life, and it's because of you that we are here today. So thank you. God bless you. Happy Mother's Day. But come on in. I hope everybody had a great weekend. Come on, it's Monday night. It's 8 o'clock. You should have a cup of water. You should have your tea. You should have you something to drink and a snack or something just to, hold you over for a few minutes while I talk to you. That's all. I'm just going to talk to you for a little bit. That's all we're going to do. Going to talk to each other and, have a nice little interactive dialogue. So come on in, everybody. Come on in, everybody. It is so good to see you all. Come on. Give you guys a few more minutes. It is 8:05. What's going on? Come on. Yes, Brian, let them know that they need to be in here. I hope they probably sleep. But come on, invite your friends. Let them know what we got going on. This is Monday. It's Reactivate Monday. We're going to call this Reactivate Mondays. So they got a nice little swing to it. Reactivate Mondays at 8 o'clock. Come on in. We got to reactivate. Come on. Make sure if you're hosting a watch party, how everybody doing. Hope you guys are having a blessed day, having a blessed evening. If you're hosting a watch party, if not, go ahead and host a watch party, man. Bring them on in. Let them know what's going on. Vicky, what's up? Vicky Brandon, what's up, dude? What's up, bro? Nurse Betty, good to see you, Vicky. I miss you guys. Miss you guys dearly. Come on. It is Monday night at 8 o'clock. Well, a little after 8, but you know what I mean. Come on. Mr. Mosley, what's up, man? That's my dog right there, man. What's up, Mr. Mosley? Good to see you, man. Come on. Happy Mother's Day. Yes, ma'am. She's in the other room working, but I will let her know that you said Happy Mother's Day to the First Lady of Reactivate. Okay, what's going on? To me, what's up, girl? Pop, my papa's on. What's up, Pop? What's going on? Come on in. Come on in. It's Reactivate Mondays, 8 o'clock. Listen, there's no better place to be on Monday nights at 8 o'clock than to be in front of your computer, in front of your phone, in front of your iPad or your tablet, whatever you're using, and just watching us, or even on your TV, watching us, watching me. Let's get this talk on Monday. Let's get this talk. That's all it is. It's just a fireside chat. Fireside talk. That's it. Nothing too deep. Just to push you guys a little bit, just to make you think a little bit. So we're gonna get that cracking. What's going on? So Auntie Glennis, what's happening? Keisha Brown is on. What's going on, Keisha? Emily Meeks, what's up, Emily Meeks? Rockwelletta Moss, I know you. What's going on? Good to see you. I haven't seen her since college, man. What's going on? Hope everybody having a great day. Once again, to all the mothers, happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to you all. God bless you, and thank you for all that you do. Thank you for standing at the door of death to bring us into the world. Us men, women, boys, and girls. Thank you so much. It's because of you we are here. James Brown said it best. It is a man's world, but it's nothing without a woman or a girl. So God bless you all, okay? Auntie Delisa, what's happening? What's going on? My newly engaged auntie, she'll be getting married within the next coming, I don't know when, but she's going to get married, and I'm going to be there turning up. So congratulations again publicly to you and your fiance. Come on in, give a couple more minutes. We're going to get it started. A couple more minutes, we're going to get it started. I think we got a good one tonight, ladies and gentlemen. I think it's going to be pretty good. Got some things I want to say, I want to talk to you guys about. Hope you guys are listening. Hope you guys are sharing. Make sure you share. If you have not, go ahead and like the page. Go ahead and like the page on Instagram and Facebook. Instagram and Facebook. Go ahead and like the page and comment and leave a comment, all that good stuff, and subscribe and everything. And make sure you tell everybody about the page and what we got going on, okay? Please do that for your boy. Please do that for your boy. I'm going to get started. One more minute. We're going to get started. Give people a little time to come on in. Give people time to come in and get acquainted, come on in and just to see what we got going on. Make sure you speak to your people that's on here, man. You don't know them, they don't know you, but hey, we all family here. Reactivate family, everything's Reactivate, baby. Reactivate family, Reactivate TV, Reactivate Facebook, all that stuff, okay? So come on in. All right, I'm going, as always, before we get started on everything, you have to pray. We're going to go ahead and pray. God, we thank you for this day. Thank you for everybody that's watching now. Thank you for the ones that will come in. Thank you for the viewers that will view later. We ask, God, that you just bless them, God, and they're going out and they're coming in. God, let this word go forth, God, and let it be a blessing to the hearts, ears, and spirits of your people, God. And it's in Jesus' name I pray. Amen. Once again, I hope everybody had a great day today. I hope everybody's weekend was great. And to the mothers, once again, Happy Mother's Day. I cannot say that enough. I wasn't able to thank you yesterday, but today I want to say Happy Mother's Day. Today, just want to talk about just a simple topic on the strength of Mother's Day and or the strength of being in this quarantine pandemic. I mean, this is a pandemic that we're dealing with, and that we're what's up, Erica? What's going on? That we're dealing with, and that we're all trying to get a grip of it, but it's getting a little tough. Dealing with this pandemic. But hey, man, to God be the glory. We're still here. But the one thing I want to talk to you guys about tonight is about knowing your worth, knowing who you are, knowing your value, and not only that. What's up, Auntie? And not only that, and to let you know that it's time for you to stop giving other people discounts. Okay. Know your worth and stop giving discounts. Know your worth and stop giving discounts. My wife's doing, hey, baby. The thing that we have to understand about knowing our worth, first of all, we have to realize what worth is. We have to realize what worth means. We have to realize what it embodies. We have to realize what it entails. And simply, our worth entails our value. Our worth entails our value in who we are, and value in what we do, and our value in what we think. And a lot of times we take that for granted. We take simple things like who we are for granted. We take simple things like what we may think for granted. We take simple things like what we can achieve and what we can accomplish, and our integrity and who we are for granted. And we have to understand that is extremely important. Who you are is extremely important. You have to hold yourself in such a standard to the point where the people around you understand who you are. The people around you know that they can't approach you any type of way. The people around you know that they can't come to you or come to you incorrectly. They have to step to you correctly, or they have to keep going, or they have to step to you in a certain manner, or they have to keep on pushing. And the thing that we have done in our society, the things that we have done in this day and age, we have taken ourselves for granted, and we have taken ourselves too lightly, because we are allowing too many things that we did not once allow. We're allowing those things to happen too often. We're allowing those things to happen too frequently, and we're causing people and we're causing those around us to misjudge us. We're causing those around us to misunderstand us. We're causing those around us to look at us in the light to where if they look that they are above us, it look like we are beneath them. But we have to understand, ladies and gentlemen, that you have to know your worth. You have to know your value. You have to know and understand that you are valuable. And the one thing about being valuable, the one thing about knowing your worth is that when it comes to those type of things, there comes a high quality in value. There's a high quality in your worth. And what we've done, we've dummied ourselves down to the point where those around us don't realize that we are of high quality. Those around us don't realize that we are of high value because of how we walk, because of how we talk, but because of how we carry ourselves. I mean, we get into the midst of certain people and we start to emulate and act like those people, when God has called you to stand out. God has called you to be set apart from those people that you're around, whether it's family, friends, co-workers, whoever it is. You have to understand and believe that God has called you to stand out. He has not called you to be complacent. He has not called you to be like everybody else. He has not called you to do the same things as others. Yes, it may look good. Yes, it may look like it's cool. Yes, it may look like it's beneficial, but those things are not beneficial to you. God has put you in the place, and God has put you on a path to where He is going to use certain things in your life to bless you. Stop looking at the way other people are living. Stop looking at the way other people are living their lives. Stop looking at the way other people are carrying themselves. Stop looking at the way other people act around others, because that is not you. That is not how God created you to be. God created you to be an individual. God created you to be who you are, not nobody else. So you have to understand and realize what your worth is. So you may ask the question, what is my worth? You may ask the question, what is my value? Because I don't feel valuable sometimes. I don't feel like I'm worthy sometimes. I don't feel like that I'm pretty sometimes. I don't feel like I'm handsome sometimes. I don't feel like I'm smart enough. I don't feel like I have the mindset to complete certain things. I don't feel like I can move forward anymore. But I come by here tonight to let you know that yes, you are worthy. Yes, you are beautiful. Yes, you are handsome. Yes, you are intelligent. No, nobody will be able to stop you. Nobody will be able to hold you back. Nobody will be able to keep you from going forward. Why? Because of your value. You have high value. I don't care if you live in the ghetto. I don't care if you have a 9 to 5 making a minimum wage. Your value is important. We have to understand that not only is our value important to us, but our value is important to God. How do I know that? I know that because God has woke me up this morning and started me on my way. I know that because God saw fit to bless me to see another day. I know that because God saw fit to allow me to open my eyes. I know that because I have the use and activities of my limbs. I know that because I'm able to open my eyes and see. I know that I'm able to hear a word from the Lord from Marcus. I know that I'm able to speak those things that be not as though they were. I know that I'm able to have positive energy around me. I know that I'm worthy because it may look dim on the outside, but God sees a light in me on the inside, and He's going to continue to allow me to push forward. I know that because we're in this pandemic and I still I'm able to make ends meet. I know that even though I don't have the job that I want, I know that even though I'm making minimum wage, I know that I may have been laid off from my job, but God's still making a way. Why? Because I have food on my table. Why? Because I have clothes on my back. Why? Because I have a roof over my head. Why? Because I'm able to look out and I'm able to see the sky in the morning. I'm able to look out. I'm able to see the stars in the night. I have to understand and realize that I'm worthy. And it's those little things. It's those little things that we take for granted that God continues to bless us day in and day out, night in and night out, week in and week out. He continues to bless us in spite of who we are. He continues to bless us in spite of what we may feel like and what we may think. He continues to bless us. I'm so glad and I'm grateful and I'm thankful that I serve and in spite of God. I love the fact that I serve and in spite of God. What does that mean? That means that in spite of all the mess that I used to do, in spite of all the things that I used to say, in spite of all the thoughts that I used to have, in spite of all the people that I used to hang around, in spite of all the dirt that I may be doing right now, in spite of all the impure thoughts that I may be having right now, God still sees fit to bless me. God still continuously decides to bless me. No, we don't deserve it. No, we don't we we don't deserve it. Not only that, but no, we're not worthy of his blessings. But God decides to bless it in spite of who we are. In spite of who we are. God continuously blesses us, but we take things for granted. Because what we end up doing is this. We end up not only taking God for granted, but we end up taking ourselves for granted. How do we take ourselves for granted? Because we give too much of ourselves to certain people. We give way too much of ourselves to certain people. We give a watered down version of ourselves to certain people. Remember, I told you earlier that you have to know your worth and stop giving people discounts. Stop giving people discounts of who you are. Stop giving people discounts of what God created. Stop giving people discounts of yourself. What do you mean by that? Why are you saying, well, okay, let's take a look at this thing called discounts. The thing that we have to realize, look, every time we go into a grocery store, every time we go into a supermarket, especially nowadays, we're looking for a quick fix. We're looking for something that we can get for the low. We're looking for something that we can get that's not too pricey. We're looking for something that we can get that's within our budget, right? That's within our pocket range. And the thing we have to understand that, yes, it may seem good. Right? Because it's discounted at a certain price. Yes, it may be half off. It may be 25% off or whatever, 75 or whatever. It may seem good because, I can get that for dirt cheap. I can get that for dirt cheap. But what we don't understand is that those same discounted prices, what we don't understand is that those same 10, that's right, 10 for 10 at Kroger, you better go check it out. What we don't understand is that same discounted price, what we don't realize is that what we don't realize that same discounted value, that same discounted thing that you're looking at, for some reason or another, it had to be discounted. It had to go down. The price had to go down. The discount had to be put, the label had to be put discount on that. Why? Because over time, it lost its value. Jesus Christ. Over time, that item, that particular thing you were looking at, lost its value. Yes, when it first got put on the shelf, it was looking good. It smelled good and it seemed good and it was at a bigger price. And you said, nah, I'm not going to get that. I'm going to wait till they drop the price on it. I'm going to wait till they drop the price on it because I don't have the money right now I don't have the wherewithal to get that item. So what do? We wait and we wait and we wait until they drop their price. And when they drop the price, I could get it now because it's discounted. But what we don't realize, yes, the price is dropped. What we don't understand, yes, the price may be lower, but the value has decreased. What are you saying? Stop giving people the opportunity to dummy you down. Stop giving people the opportunity to decrease your value. Stop giving the people the opportunity to decrease your worth. Stop giving people the opportunity to decrease who you are. God created you in a way that only he can. God created you to be a certain way that only he could create you to be. But what we end up doing is we end up allowing people to come into our lives and decrease our value. Stop getting around people that's decreasing your integrity. Stop getting around people that's decreasing your intelligence. Stop being around people that's decreasing how you look at yourself, how do you feel about yourself, how much you love yourself, and start getting around people that's going to increase your value. Because what you don't want to do is be around somebody that's decreasing your value, but they're using the value from you to increase them, meaning that they're mooching off of you and they're leeching off of you, and they're saying, they can't benefit from what I'm going to do is I'm going to hang around them and benefit from them, and which causes you to decrease. So stop allowing people to decrease your value. You need to start living at a full price scale. Start living at full price. Stop living at a discounted value and start looking at yourself as full price. Listen, if they can't afford you, they don't need to be around you. If they don't agree with you, they don't need to be around you. If they can't stomach the fact that you look at yourself in the high esteem, that they don't need to be around you. If they can't look at the fact that you view yourself in a certain way, then they don't need to be around you. Because guess what? The Bible says, greater is he that is in me than he that is in the world. What does that mean? That means that despite of what other people think, despite of what other people feel, despite of how other people look at me, I'm going to look at myself in the way that God created me. And how did God create me? He created me to be blessed. How did God create me? He created me to have favor. How did God create me? He created me to have grace and mercy. How did God create me? He created me to be the head and not the tail. How did God create me? He created me to be the lender and not the borrower. How did God create me? He created me to be a king. How did God create me? He created me to be a queen. We have to live in a way that God has created us and not how people view us. Stop living on people's views and start living on how God views you. Stop living on the views of other folks and start living on the views of God. Because God viewed you in his image. He viewed you as great, but we're living mediocre. Because we feel like that we're not worthy. We feel like that we're not valuable. We feel like because of who we used to be or who we are or who we hung around or who we hang around, that God is not going to use us, that God is not going to cause things to happen in our life. But we have to understand that it's all about how we view our worth. Because guess what? How they view your worth, it should be extremely different from how you view your worth. Yes, they may view you in a certain way, but as long as you see yourself as beautiful, as long as you see yourself as handsome or great, as long as you see yourself as being above and not beneath, then guess what? It doesn't matter what nobody thinks. It doesn't matter how you feel. You better stop giving discounts on yourself. You better stop giving people half of you. Because if they can't have all of you, they don't need you at all. If you need to listen, I don't care if you're dating somebody. I don't care if you're being friends with somebody. I don't care if you call them be your boo or whatever. You need to let that person know tonight. Let them know today that if you can't have all of me, then you can't have none of me. I'm not finna give half of me to anybody if they don't deserve. Ooh, stop giving people half of you that don't deserve all of you. That's our problem. We're giving people that don't deserve us too much of us. We're giving people that don't deserve our time too much of our time. We're giving people that don't deserve our integrity too much of our integrity. We're giving people people that don't deserve our presence too much of our. It's okay to be at home and stay up. It's okay to chill by yourself. It's okay to not call and talk to somebody on the phone. Sometimes you need to spend time alone anyway so you can get back to feeling the love of yourself in the first place. Because what we have done, we've lost our first love, and that's God. And our second love is ourselves. So how can you say that somebody is for you? How can you say that somebody is in your corner? How can you say that somebody is there to be with you through the room, from the window to the wall, from the womb to the tomb, when they don't even know that you love yourself? You gotta love yourself first before you can allow anybody to come into your presence and take all of you. You letting people rob you blind. What's up, Jahad? Love you, man. People are just robbing you blind. You giving them the keys to your house and they're robbing you blind. They're taking everything you got because you allowed them. Stop allowing people to take things from you that they don't even deserve. They have to deserve your time. They have to be deserving of your time. They have to be deserving of your presence. They have to be deserving of who you are. They have to even be deserving of your conversation. We're spending too much time talking to people that we don't even need to talk to. We spend too much time listening to people we don't even need to listen to. How can you tell me how to do something? How can you tell me how to come out of a situation when you ain't even been in it at all? How am I supposed to listen to you and follow your lead when you haven't even been through anything? You can't do that because you're worth more than that. You're more valuable than that. You have to act like it. You have to live like it. You have to walk like it. You have to talk like it. Stop holding your head down and lift your head up. And know that God created you to be great. You asking God for great blessings, but you're walking around with a mediocre attitude. Your attitude determines your altitude. I mean, you heard it your whole life, all throughout school. Your attitude determines your altitude. What type of attitude do you have? What type of attitude do you have? Do you have an attitude that you're great? Or do you have an attitude that you're mediocre? Do you have an attitude that you're beautiful? Or do you have an attitude that I'm ugly? Do you have an attitude that I'm confident? Or do you have an attitude that I'm less confident? Wait, what is your attitude? What is your thinking? Change your way of thinking sometimes. Change your mindset. Change your outlook on life. Once you change your outlook on life, God will change your outcome. Once you change your outlook, God has to change your outcome. I'm going to say that again. Once you change your outlook, God has to change your outcome. So your outcome is based on your outlook. So if you're looking at yourself as not being great, if you're looking at yourself as not being the best, if you're looking at yourself as not being intelligent, then God is not going to change your outlook, your outcome. God's going to keep that outcome the same way until you decide to say enough is enough. I'm not going to allow myself to be that way anymore. I'm not going to allow myself to walk that way anymore. I'm not going to allow myself to be around those people anymore because I have to change my outcome. The reason why your outcome hasn't changed, the reason why your situation hasn't changed, the reason why those things haven't moved, the reason why those things wasn't gone from your life, the reason why that man is still in your life, the reason why that woman is still in your life, the reason why you still waking up going to that job you don't want to go to anymore, the reason why you're still waking up and you don't want to be here, the reason why you're still waking up in the morning and you say, God, what am I supposed to do in my life? Because you're not changing your outlook. So therefore your outcome can't change. What are you thinking? What do you think? God has to change your outcome, but you have to change your outlook. I don't care who you are. I don't care what society you come from. I don't care what your background is. I don't care about none of that. If your outlook doesn't change, your outcome will never change. God is working a great work in you. God is doing a great thing in you. God is doing an awesome, miraculous thing in you, but you're too lazy and you're too close-minded to see that, and that's why your outcome has not changed. We pray day in and day out, God, I want you to do a great thing. God, I want you to do this, that, and the third, and he's already done it. But you got your eyes closed to your situation. Ooh, you got your eyes closed to your situation. And you're not even realizing that God has already solved the situation for you. But because you got your eyes closed because you're worried about what tomorrow is going to bring. You're worried about what happened to you yesterday. You're worried about what happened to you 5 or 10 years ago when God has already fixed it for you. God has already obtained it for you. God has already worked it out for you. So why worry when you've already won? Ooh, somebody put that in the comment. I'm not going to worry because I already win. Why worry when I've already won? I've already won the battle. I already have the victory. I already won that situation. I've already won what it is that I'm facing because God has gone forward and God has went forth and fought the battle for me. So I don't win. I already won. I already won it. I already got the victory because God said so. How did he say so? Because he told me I'm valuable. If nobody has ever told you in your life that you're worthy, or you're worth anything, or you're valuable, I'm going to say you're valuable. You're worth more weight than gold. I don't care what that man says. I don't care what that woman says. I don't care what your friends say. You are valuable. You mean something not only to your family, but you mean something to God. That is why he sees fit to wake you up every morning, because you are valuable and you mean more than him to anything in this world. And God is going to show you by allowing you to see everything to change once you change your outlook. Change your outlook and he will change your outcome. Why worry? There's no reason for you to worry because you've already won. The fight is already fixed. You already have the victory. You already come out victorious. You already come out on top. But we continuously fight in the fight that's already fixed. Stop wasting your time fighting that fight and allow God to work a miracle in your life to let you know that you're valuable. You're valuable, man. You are valuable. If you haven't seen it now, open your eyes and watch God show you, man. Watch God show you. God's going to do such a great thing in your life, man. It's going to be awesome. But we have to understand and know our worth. Know your worth. Know your worth. Know who you are. Know who you are in Christ. Know who you are for you. You don't have to, listen, you don't have to know your worth for somebody else. Knowing your worth is not for their benefit, it's for you. You don't have to get all dressed up just to make somebody else look good. Good God Almighty. You don't have to have all the money and all the intelligence just to make somebody else. You're doing this for yourself. How can you say that you're going to go and love somebody? You got to love yourself first, ladies and gentlemen. Love yourself first. Love who listen, I love the skin that I'm in. But people say how they feel, it doesn't matter to me because I know I'm valuable. Listen, listen, it's just like when you're a miner, miner, and you're going to look for a diamond, right? And you have to go into a coal mine to get a diamond. You have to dig deep. You have to work hard. Yes, you're going to sweat. You're going to have blood on your hands. Yes, your hands are going to be black from the coal. You're going to be tired. You're going to be fatigued. You're going to be fatigued. You're going to want to quit because you haven't found that diamond. You're going to want to quit because you've been digging, you've been working all night. You're going to want to quit because you've been working hard and it seems like your work is in vain. You're going to want to give up, but if you keep going, if you keep pushing, then you're going to see that work is going to pay off. How is that work going to pay off? Because you're going to dig and you're going to find this lump of coal and it's going to intrigue you and you're going to say, what is this lump of coal? And you're going to keep chopping and digging and trying to crack that coal. And once you get to the root and to the middle of that coal, you're going to see a diamond and you're going to see, oh my God, I worked hard and I prayed hard and I sweated and I had tears that shake to bathe my cheeks and shake hands beneath my chin. My hands been bloody. I've been tired. I've been wanting to give up. I've been wanting to throw in the towel, but something told me to keep going. Something told me to keep pushing because I knew that if I worked hard, I knew that if I didn't give up, I knew that if I didn't throw in the towel, that I was going to find what I'm looking for. And what is it that you're looking for? The thing that you're looking for is the one thing that you feel like is valuable to you. So what you're going to do is you're going to take yourself and you're going to work hard for yourself. Yes, you're going to cry. Yes, it's going to hurt. No, it's not going to feel good. No, you're not going to like it. No, you're not going to understand what's going on. No, you're not going to understand why you're constantly in pain. No, you're not going to understand why you're constantly confused. No, you're not going to understand why it is that things aren't adding up, why it is that things aren't coming to fruition, why it is that your blessings are not being made whole in front of you. But what you're going to have to do is keep pushing and keep working. And once you get to that coal, once you get to the middle and you pressure that coal, and you put so much pressure on that coal to where a diamond is formed and a diamond has come out of that lump of coal, then you will understand the true value of who you are. What are you saying? I'm saying that you are that diamond. You are what it is that you're trying to work hard to get to. And you have to get out of this coal-like shell that you're in. The diamond that is inside of you has to come out of that coal-like shell that is in order for you to understand what your true value is. And how do I get to my true value? I have to work hard. How do I get to my true value? I have to not give up. How do I get to that diamond in the rough? I have to keep going. How do I get to that diamond that's in me? I have to keep pushing. How do I get to that diamond that's in me? I have to cause myself to cry sometimes. How do I get to that diamond that's within me? Yes, I'm going to bleed. How am I going to get to that diamond that's within me? I'm going to get tired. I'm going to get frustrated. I'm going to be fatigued. I'm going to be confused, but I have to keep going. And as long as I keep pushing, as long as I keep going, as long as I keep fighting, I'm going to push past the pain. I'm going to push past the hurt. I'm going to push past the sorrow. I'm going to push past the sweat. I'm going to push past the blood. I'm going to push past my tears. And I have to get, and I got to get to that diamond that is within me. And that's the way you get to your worth. That's how you find out how your worth is. That's how you find out how valuable you are. For those of you that wondered, for those of you that did not know, for those of you that were confused, that is how you do it. You keep going, and you keep pushing until you get to that diamond that's under that coal. You are the coal. The diamond is in you. Know your worth and stop giving people discounts of yourself. If they can't afford full price, then they don't need to be around you. Point blank, period. So from this day forward, those of you that did not understand what your worth is or what your value is, I hope you look at this video and I hope you look at this live and I hope you take back certain tidbits of this live to understand and know that you're valuable. You have to know your value. You have to know it. You listen, ladies and gentlemen, keep going. Look, don't worry about the next man. Don't worry about what they have. Don't worry about what you don't have. Because you got everything inside of you, and that's the will to keep going. As long as you have the will to keep going, God has the will to bless you. God has the wherewithal to keep you going. God has the blessings that you need right in front of you, but He wants you to keep fighting. He wants you to keep pushing, and He wants you to keep going, and watch God bless you. Ladies and gentlemen, that's all I have for tonight. Excuse me. That's all I have for tonight. I appreciate you listening. I appreciate you tuning in. I appreciate you every Monday tuning in, man. You guys have no idea how much this means to me. And this message really hit home. Cause I've just been thinking about it a lot. And one thing that I remember constantly telling my students at school, and just to have for them to understand that their worth, know their worth, and know their value, and know who they are. Because that's the one thing that I see that we constantly fight against, that we constantly come against, is knowing who we are. Like we're constantly fighting a battle and trying to understand what it is that we're supposed to do, trying to understand like our value. Like we're constantly day in and day out. I battled this a lot in my life, where I didn't know what my value was. I didn't know who I was. I didn't know what I was going to be in life. I didn't know my purpose. But I was able to find that purpose and to find that passion and my value through trial and tribulation, through blood, sweat, and tears, through misunderstandings, through confusion, through all that stuff. And I was able to find what it is that God has called me to do, and I was able to find what it is that I'm passionate about. So I'm using this as a tool to help somebody else. That yes, you may have gone through. Yes, you may have. Coach Manil, what's up, man? Love you, dude. Tell your wife and your family I said what's up, man. You may not understand, you may not realize, you may not even agree with some of the things that happen in your life, but you have to trust and believe and know that God has a plan and a purpose for you. God has a plan and a purpose for you. He wouldn't have allowed you to wake up to live to see another day if he did not have a purpose for your life. So those of you that don't understand what your life is about, those of you that don't understand what your life is for, those of you that don't understand what it is that you're put here for, you're here for a purpose. All you have to do is be patient and allow God to work in you, and know that you're valuable, and stop giving people discounts of who you are, and start giving people if they can't afford your full price, they don't need to afford you at all. All right. So I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. For those of you that are just not coming in, I hope you guys go back and view the video, and I hope you share it, leave a comment. Please watch it, share it, leave a comment. I promise you it's going to bless you. And please go to my page on Reactivate the Moment on Facebook and Instagram. Facebook and Instagram on Reactivate the Moment, and watch God work. I promise you what God's gonna work in your life. Leave a comment, leave a review. I would love to hear from you. Also, you can send me emails at reactivatethemoment@gmail.com. If you reactivate the moment at gmail.com, if you would like to talk to me about a topic, if you want me to touch on the issue, or to pray for you, or whatever, just you can email me, you can DM me, you can instant message me, or whatever. And I hope to hear from you guys. I love you guys so much. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for believing in me. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for supporting. And I have a lot of things coming in store for within next. I'm on a goal mission, man. I have some goals I have to get out as far as Reactivate goals. I got a lot of things I want to do, and I got to get my mind get my mind focused and wrapped around my plans. And within the next coming weeks, I'm going to have different things, different plans for Reactivate. I hope you guys will tune in and be a part of it. Bro, what's up? Pastor Quinn, what's up, bro? Good to see you, man. Carmen, good to see you, sis. And so just be with me, man. Rock with me, rock with the movement, and just keep your boy in prayer. All right. Love you guys. Appreciate you guys. Hope you have a great night. See you guys next, same channel, same time. Reactivate the Moment TV next week, 8 o'clock. I love you guys. Have a great night. Peace out.